Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Jewish Health Podcast. Super excited to do this episode. Been looking forward to doing this for a while because it's coming up to summer in the UK. If you're listening to this in Australia, it's something different for you. But this episode is really, really important because I'm going to be talking about how to get beach confident for your holiday. I'm going to put the title as how to get beach confident for Tel Aviv August 2022, because I know a lot of people listening to this will be in Tel Aviv or on a beach on holiday. However, if you're not in Tel Aviv in August, then it's just any holiday. And it's actually just any time you go away and you're on holiday and you want to feel confident in your own body, in your own skin on the beach. And I'm going to tell you how you can achieve that, because it isn't all about being super lean with lots of abs and having big muscles and feeling that's just one element. And before I give some pointers and some tips on what I suggest you can do right now to gain that confidence in just yourself and your own belief and progress in what you're doing now. And actually, everyone's goal is very, very different. So obviously, I'm not going to say, well, this is exactly what you need to do, because everyone listening to this will have different goals. So that would be pointless. And obviously, that's my job. So if you need that, you can send me a message and I can help you. But what we can do is you can follow a few tips, what you can do now to help you increase that confidence, help you feel confident to take that top off, or to take that to even feel more stronger getting from or to a sunbed or getting out of the sea. Everyone's very, very different, everyone's at different stages. So if you think I want to tell you and understand before I go into these points is, one, health and fitness is very different for someone else, for everyone. For a lot of people, health and fitness is being super lean, is gymming every single day and getting the biggest abs, having the lowest body fat percentage, and being super, 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 super strong. For someone else, health and fitness is just going to the gym a few times a week. It's walking daily. It's still looking lean. It's still losing weight. It's still, or someone else is actually just, it's just walking every single day. It's going for a run here and then. Like, health and fitness is so different to everyone, but as long as you're being active, as long as you're a bit more mindful towards food, you're on your health and fitness journey. So, and everyone's on their different part of their journeys as well. So even though when you listen to this, I'm going to try and put different minds on for different people's and health fitness perspective, because there will be people here listening and they want to get super lean. And there will be people here listening, actually, I want to lose 5 pounds and I want to feel super confident. And that's still amazing. So even though obviously on the internet these days, in the last 20 years, of probably for a long, long time, actually, magazines, and we've been seeing these models on the front of the magazine. And this is the truth. When you see someone, I think the point I mentioned before leads to this point now. So unless genetically people, I just want to say, it's be transparent about people who are super lean, because I've been super lean before. I could get more leaner, but I don't want to. It's not worth it. But unless people are genetically given this gift of getting the gift of being able to build muscle, or having the gift of just to say super, super, super lean, because it's very, very, very small percent. 90%, I would say, of people who are super lean, if you see someone on holiday and they're super, super lean, unfortunately, they're most likely they may not be happy. And it's like, whoa, that's how can you say that? I've done it. When you get super, super lean, you're on a strict meal plan. You can't have drinks. You can't do this. You get moody at meals. Like, all these things is because you haven't got as much energy. Of course, you have to credit to them. It's really hard work and they look amazing. And I remember I looked amazing, but it doesn't correlate to always happiness. Now, there will be a 10%, and this is a really important thing to understand, and this is why you can't judge anyone. There'll be a 10% of people who love that lifestyle, who are happy because maybe genetically, or maybe they got their family, they grew up with family who are bodybuilders and so on. So there's always going to be a 10% where actually they are really, really happy. So it doesn't apply to everyone, but the majority of people aren't happy doing this. And actually, you don't know what's happening behind the scenes. So it's really important for you to understand, as the listener, you shouldn't compare yourself to someone else, because you don't know what's happening behind the scenes. Now, that being said, it doesn't mean that you can still achieve amazing results. If you looked at my Instagram page in January to March, I lost under 20 pounds. I looked pretty lean, could have got a lot leaner, but that was just from walking, strength training a few times a week, and having a bit more of a balanced diet. Obviously, I've done it track calories before, but I still have challah. I could still enjoy my meals, family. I could still have a takeaway here and then. I have a bag of popcorn 3-4 times a week. When you want to get to extreme levels, if you want to, that's like all those things I mentioned is a big no-no. You can't enjoy Friday night dinner. You can't enjoy challah. It's very, very strict. Now, there's nothing wrong with going that. It's just me telling you the facts, but you can still achieve amazing results. And now that obviously the last 2 minutes we're speaking to someone whose health and fitness maybe is a bit more perspective. Actually, I want to get more lean, and you can still get lean. You can still get abs and see amazing results. But I'm talking about the extreme, the ones you see on magazines, the one you see on Instagrams, those sort of photos. It's you got to see what's behind the scenes. Their job, their whole lifestyle is to be paid to do that 9 to 5. So unless you live like them, then so be it. Do that, but you probably don't. But you can still achieve so much amazing results. Just want you to understand the pros and cons of everything. And obviously, again, you don't know what's happening behind the scenes. And the last thing, actually, I think that's a few points to understand that to get it into your head, hopefully. And so I'm going to tell you now how you can gain that not gym confidence, that beach confidence when you're not in the gym. Like I did an Instagram a few days ago talking about gym confidence and a TikTok and gym confidence. So it was probably in my head because I said it. I obviously had to do I remade that video so many times. I had said gym confidence so many times. Beach confidence. So I'm going to tell you a few ways how you can gain beach confidence, and it's a few mindset things, and it's actually a few things you can do right now today. So obviously, these things you can follow a few of them, but not everyone's going to apply to you. And it all depends on your goal. Like this is just a broad things that you can do. And then obviously, if you need any more support, you can always ask me and I can help. So right now, what I want you to do is walk every single day. There are so many benefits mentally, physically of walking. So in your free time, you will not regret this. You're like, oh, I've only got free time and I want to watch Netflix. I promise you, if you prioritize a bit more of a walking, you won't regret it at all, because the benefits you gain from just general walking here and then throughout the day, walking up the stairs or walking up the escalator, not staying on the escalator, they all come together. There's so many benefits mentally, physically. You're going to feel better, and it's going to be a really, really effective thing in the future when you do it more and more. Number 2, palm protein with every meal. This is a thing which can help you feel more full, so you feel like you're not going to snack as much. You're going to build muscle with protein. You're going to be recovered during sessions when you work out. It's going to help you bring the pieces together and so on. So ensure that every day now, that when you're having a meal or every meal, you've got a mindset of, I need to have a palm protein. Exercise 3-4 times a week. Now, at the end of the day, you got to find something that's consistent with you. I'm not going to, if I said this and you just don't enjoy it or you don't want to do it, then how consistent are you going to be able to do? How consistent are you going to be? If that's strength training, great. If that's running, great. If that's walking, amazing. Walking should also be just general thing as well. So it's on top of exercise. But if that's just something you want to do right now, amazing. Swimming, all these things. I personally, strength training is for me big confidence booster, but I gain confidence through a lot of things. But strength training was huge. Start strength training if that's even at home. If that's some home workouts, that's some resistant workouts at home. Start doing it and see how it goes. Because that's going to again build confidence. It's going to help you achieve progress and things. You're going to make it more challenging over time. That's what I want you to do. And this kind of builds up to another point. The next point is stop comparing yourself to someone else. And this is the mindset thing. The biggest game changer I had was stop comparing yourself to someone else. Only compare yourself to you today and you when you're on that beach. Think about how much progress you may have done, how much walking you've done. Maybe through the walking, through the palm protein, you feel a bit better. You feel more confident in some clothes, and you feel just general confidence is up because you have more energy, you're feeling more healthier, and so on. So that when you do go to the beach in August and you take your top off, you're so happy with what you've done with 3 months, And when you see someone else who maybe someone else who's completely different to you, maybe they've got really lean muscles and everything, you know to yourself, well, actually, I don't know what's happening behind the scenes. Maybe they're very not happy with that physique, or maybe they're buzzing with that physique. But all I know is I'm so proud of what I've done in the last 3 months that I can credit myself, and actually I don't care what anyone else thinks about me. I'm super proud of my success and what I've done, and you should be proud of it. So obviously, this is what I've told you a few things here. There's a lot more things that we can talk about, but then that's a whole another episode. There was something else I was going to think about talking about, which I've now forgotten. It was when I was making the last point. It was like, oh, it was so good, but now it's gone out of my head. So it's just really important to understand that health and fitness is completely different to everyone, to every single person. And if it's you staying the same weight and it's you just actually just having a routine, amazing, that's confidence, that's brilliant. If it's you who wants to become leaner, who wants to lose 20, 30, 40 pounds for the beach, if it's you who want to feel just confident, amazing. If it's you who actually wants to be super, super lean with lean abs, big glutes, big arms, big shoulders, amazing. Everyone's super different and there's no wrong and right. It's just you got to find something which makes you happy and you can enjoy, which is really, really important, because if you don't, you're not going to feel beach confident, you know? If you're doing something that you're not meant to be doing, then you're not going to get gym confidence. And this is, I've now remembered what I was going to say. And this is really, really not important, but actually really interesting for me, and which helped me on my journey. And maybe I should have mentioned this at the beginning, because we'll see how many people have actually stayed to listen to near the end. Basically, something what's really, really helped me with my confidence and everything is, and a very common thing to bring people down is negative comments. When someone comments about your appearance on the beach, or when someone comments about your appearance on just a body part or whatever, you can feel very, very low. And I don't feel that way anymore, because I don't listen to the ups. When this is not arrogance, it's not confidence, it's just general me. I know when I'm in great shape, I've been maybe dieting for a few weeks or just being a bit more disciplined for a few weeks or a few months, and I know that, you know what, I know a lot of people would probably want this physique, but I'm really happy because I feel super confident right now. But when someone complimented me on my physique, it was like, oh, wow, you look amazing, you're well. Oh, wow, whoa, unbelievable. It didn't really bother me. I couldn't really care less. I was like, great, thanks. Obviously, I'm not going to just ignore them, but it didn't really go through my mind that much, because I've now focused on a thing where if I taken so much confidence and I've taken, my ego is going to be so high, that means when I do get a comment on things I'm quite anxious about, it's going to go super, super low, and that confidence will be super, super low. So what I've done now is, I've doubled down on focusing on myself and not really caring what other people think about me. Of course, you appreciate the recognition for hard work. I understand that. And especially in the beginning of the journey, or even a few years in your journey, it's amazing. But once you get really experienced, you do it for yourself. And that's what's amazing. I would never thought I would be saying this type of stuff, because when I was starting many, many years ago, I wanted to impress others. I wanted that comments. I wanted to, everyone compliment me. But you realize that with everyone compliments you, when you do get a negative comment, and when something doesn't go your way, you're volatile. You're quite low. You feel low. So obviously this is not going to be overnight success. And when you first, let's say, lose weight, or when you first go on a fitness journey, when everyone compliments you, you're probably going to get a buzz, because this is what you've been working towards. But understand that whenever you have that low, when someone maybe says a negative comment and you feel, oh, that was tough, that was not nice, and then the day afterwards you just 10% out of 100, realize in the future, when you double down on yourself, you're going to be 50-50. And actually you're doing this, you're achieving your goals for yourself, for your own confidence, for you to feel good, for you to feel stronger. So when you get a positive comment, and when you get a negative comment, kind of doesn't phase you that much, as much as it did previously. That's really important to gain long-term beach confidence, not just in 2022. And that's really, really, I should have done a whole episode on that itself. I should have done, that's a good TikTok and Instagram, so you'll see that in the next few weeks. Anyway, That's how you get beach confident, and that's how you start to get beach confident. I'm not saying you're going to be 100% feeling it along the beach, but what you can do is you can start working on things now to increase that feeling and to increase that self confidence, that self belief in your own goals. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Again, if you have any questions or if you are struggling to, I never really do this, and so little disclaimer, I never do this, but if you are struggling to gain that gym confidence, you are struggling to achieve a goal, and you really, really want to achieve a goal, this is my job. I'm the fitness coach. I'm the Jewish fitness coach. That's why I've named it the Jewish Health Podcast. I help people get from A to B with their goals a lot quicker. We do that through a training program, a nutrition program, keeping you accountable. So you're not always you're not struggling every day. So you always know exactly what you need to do. We have a lovely group, people who love fitness and people who love challah. So you'll fit right in. And if you don't know challah, I'll make you some challah. So obviously that's my job. So if you are interested in that, send me a message on Instagram, which is the word coach or coaching. I'll tell you information. If you feel, and we'll get on a call, a little Zoom call, and we'll basically create a little plan. If I feel like you're a great fit for the program, I'll see how it goes. Simple as that. And then in a few months' time, you're going to feel that confidence and there's goals you want to achieve that maybe you're not super confident right now. And that's my goal for all my clients. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. And again, if you do need some coaching, if you do need some advice, send me the DM coach on Instagram and I'll tell you some information. Anyway, speak soon.